Hello everyone, my name is Xie Pingyuan and my student number is 1123038. Today I'm going to talk about a TED Talk called A Simple Way to Break a Bad Habit by Jason Brewer. I choose this talk because I think everyone has some kind of habit that they want to change, maybe like eating too much junk food, checking social media too often, or even worrying too much. This talk really helped me understand why it's so hard to stop and how we can do it in a better way. In his talk, Brewer explains how bad habits work inside our brain and how we can break them in a simple but powerful way. He says that every habit starts from a small loop. First, there is a trigger, something that makes us want to do the habit. Then comes the behavior, the action we do, for example, eating, smoking, or scrolling on our phone. Finally, there is the reward, the short feeling of pleasure or comfort that we got after doing it. Because of this small reward, our brain remembers it and wants to repeat the same action again and again. That's how habits become automatic. Brewer also says that most people try to fight their habits with willpower, but that doesn't always work. The more we try to force ourselves to stop, the more stress we feel, and sometimes the habit gets even stronger. Instead, he suggests using mindfulness, which means paying attention to what is really happening in that moment. When we are mindful, we can watch the habit without judging ourselves. For example, imagine you eat too much junk food. Next time, instead of blaming yourself, try to notice how it actually feels. How does it taste? How does your stomach feel after? You might realize that it's not as good as you thought. It gives only short pleasure, but later it makes you feel uncomfortable. When we really notice it, the brain starts to learn that the habit is not giving real happiness. Step by step, the craving becomes weaker and easier to control. For me, this talk is very helpful and meaningful. I like how the speaker used simple words to explain something scientific. He shows that we don't need to be hard on ourselves to change, we just need to be aware and kind to our own mind. This idea makes me feel more confident to face my own habits. It also inspires me to be more mindful in daily life. For example, I sometimes check my phone too much before sleeping or eat snack when I'm bored. After listening to this talk, I realized I can start by simply watching what I do and how it makes me feel. Maybe it won't change overnight, but small awareness can make a big difference. In the end, I think Jason Brewer's message is very positive. A change doesn't have to be a fight. I can be gentle, slow, and full of understanding. By using mindfulness, we can not only break bad habits, but also build a better relationship with ourselves. Thank you.